Welcome to Athifa Jack Gaming, and this is going to be our installment of Pack Wars. Right now we have a war going on between Innistrad Crimson Vow, Kamigawa Neon Dynasty, and then also Streets of New Capenna. With that said, today's pack is Crimson Vow. We're going to bust this bad boy open and see what's inside. It's important to say that we end up having set boosters. It's going to be all throughout this entire month. Set boosters have 12 cards, a guaranteed foil, an art card, a chance to get something that's off the list, or something that's over in the commander deck from the corresponding sets. With that said, let's sink our fangs into this pack and see what we have inside. There's a Griff Rider by Youngji Cho, number 10 out of 81. A foil island. And then we're going to go through the commons to the uncommons. Once we get to the uncommons, we're going to start breaking down the packs. Mulch. Witch's Web. Toxic Scorpion. Massive Might. First uncommon. It's the Circle of Confinement. Costs 1 and a white for an enchantment. And when it enters the battlefield, exile a target creature an opponent controls with a mana value of 3 or less until it ends up leaving the battlefield, or until the Circle of Confinement leaves the battlefield. Whenever an opponent casts a vampire spell with the same name as a card exiled with it, you gain 2 life. And then we have Dawnhart's Geist that costs 1 and a white for a Spirit Warlock. It's a 1/3. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 2 life. That's pretty enchanting. Then we have a Kindly Ancestor. An Unholy Officiant. Ooh, we got a rare with this alternate art. It's a Vidarian Bloodcaster. It costs 1 and a black for a Vampire Wizard. It's a 2/1 flying, and then whenever it or another non-token creature you control dies, create a blood token. So a blood token could end up being pay 1, sacrifice it, discard a card, and then draw a card. And whenever you create a blood token, if you control 5 or more blood tokens, transform this guy or gal. She becomes the Bloodbat Summoner. It's a Vampire Wizard. It's a 3/3 flying. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, up to 1 target blood token you control can become a 2/2 bat with flying and has haste, in addition to its other types. And then the other rare is the Ascendant Pack Leader. It costs 1 green for a wolf. It's a 2/1, and then when it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it, if you control a permanent with a mana value of 4 or greater, whenever you cast a spell with a mana value of 4 or greater, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Oh man, it looks like our foil is something. It's a little unique with a Lightning Wolf. And then the last card is a card that's off the list. It's a Saga, so that means that when you play it, you get to do the first step, and then after your draw step, you get to put a lore counter on it. And we sacrifice it after the 3rd. So, it's from Dominaria, and it has that the first and second step, tap a target creature an opponent controls. It doesn't untap during the untap step of the controller's untap step for as long as you control Time of Ice. And then we also have return all tap creatures to their owner's hand is the final step. Well, I don't think this was the pack that ended up throwing off the November 25th pack. What do you think? Put it down in the comments down below. Also, we're coming up to an end. We have 3 more packs for the entire month of November to be able to find out who wins the entire pack wars. If you're liking the content that we're putting out, like, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon to be notified about any of our future content. Thank you for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later.